I almost don't even know how to really start this video. I've kind of been staring at the computer for a few minutes now. Basically, today's and yesterday night mostly have been a really hard time. Um, it is now May 10th, and tomorrow is May 11th, which is the checkout date for so many of my great friends that I've made here. Well, we'll start from the beginning. So I remember, and I actually just rewatched my vlog from my check-in day. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I really didn't. Everything that's happened and all the friends I've made have been something I couldn't even imagine. I mean, I expected to make friends and I expected to have a great experience and a great time here and have fun and make memories, but I don't think it fully hit me about how much like how much fun I would have, how great of friends I would make, and the fact that it's 4 months later since that check-in day on January 18th. I mean, even before check-in day, when I was getting so excited, I remember I was accepted September 28th, um, and that first night I met Michelle, and Michelle and I talked all night long, and I felt like I was like, I already have a best friend like going down there. This is awesome. I'm so excited and stuff. And yeah, I was excited. I knew I was gonna hang out with her and everybody else that I talked to before I came down here. Vinny, Vinny and I talked a lot, texted a lot before I came down here. I talked to Salem a few times before I came down here. I'd seen his vlogs and stuff. Yeah, I expected maybe I'd see them around, maybe hang out with some of the people that I was closer with, but I don't think I realized how many memories I would make. And it's been the greatest, most amazing experience I could ask for. The fact that it's already May and that so many people are leaving. I mean, there's a few people that aren't leaving till like June 1st. Michelle and Vinny, I believe they're not leaving till June 1st, but basically everyone else tomorrow morning they're gone. And the fact that on my days off I can't be like, oh hey, want to go to a park, want to go to downtown Disney, want to go do this, or hey, Friday night, you going to Bliss tonight, because I'm going to Bliss, we're gonna have a great time. Wednesday nights, beat-ups, can't they're not gonna be there. And it's hard to comprehend, and I don't think it'll fully hit me until those times actually come. I was crying last night about it over at Salem's because it was starting to hit me a little bit. It's not fully there yet, but enough about me being sad. So I want to reminisce on the good times. Like I said, back to the beginning. Check-in day, I had no idea what I was in for. I had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life about my first week here that was making me kind of upset. And you know what? I said to myself, I need to forget about what's back at home and what doesn't matter right now because I'm here for this experience. And this experience is for me. And I'm supposed to be having a good time. So texted Vinny second week here. And I was like, Vinny, all right, let's do this. I need to go out. I need to figure out what Orlando's all about. I need to have a good time. I need to forget about everything back home because this is my experience. And of course, Vinny's like, all right, let's go out. When can you go out? And I believe it was, I want to say a Thursday night. My first night going out. And it was a paint party. That's all I won. And we were in a paint party. And I threw on like a whitish tank top, pink sports bra, white shorts, and I went over to Vinny's and we go over there, and then we went over to, I want to say we went over to and that was my first time meeting a bunch of people. That was the first night I met Lindsay. Lindsay, love you. My first night meeting Lindsay, I think Christian was there. I'm gonna have to go back through these pictures. But yeah, that was like my first night out, and I was like, oh, this is like cool, like, it was a really fun time, it was so fun, and I was like, alright, I can do this, like, this is gonna be the greatest time ever. Next night, went out again with Vinny to Bliss and stuff, went over, I want to say we were at Salem's. We're always at Salem's. We're always at Salem's, Jack's, Casey's, and Brandon's. Building 3301, Sausage Castle, represent. Excuse me, Sausage Tower. But yeah, that was my first 2 times going out, and I was like, this is fun. The next week Friday night, Bliss, I got my roommate Haley to come out. I was like, all right, Haley, you got to come out with us. She went out, and we had just a blast. I'm pretty much met everyone over there. A few people like Michelle and stuff I became friends with on Facebook before coming down here. But from there on out, the next 3 months have flown by. Miami trips, Bliss on Fridays, Beat Ups Wednesdays, every other event in between, birthdays, Alyssa's birthday, Donna's birthday, my birthday, Alana's birthday slash going away party. That was sad. Just kind of jumping in here, but Alana, miss you. Wish you could have had the rest of this experience with the rest of us. So you're in spirit of leaving today still, even though you left a little bit ago. But yeah, it's just been such a great experience making these friendships. It's something that you don't understand until you do it. You can be sitting at home like, yeah, I'm accepted. I'm going down there. I'm going to meet all these people. It's going to be a great experience. But you don't actually comprehend and know the feeling until you're here, especially until something like today happens. The fact that they're all going and I'm here. I'm here till August. I mean, I still have, I know my roommates, Melanie and Haley, they're saying, thank God. Love them. Isaiah's extending. Yay. Donna's extending. I know Sean is extending, one of the Seans. Ryan's extending. So at least I have them. But for the most part, everyone else, Michelle, Lindsay, Steph, Katie, Josh, Salem, Jack, Brandon, Christian, Savannah, Alyssa, Toby, Tyler, Sean, and Vinny, obviously. I think I got mostly everybody. It's gonna be hard knowing that they're not gonna be here. I feel like I'm just rambling on about it, but it's a really hard time. So I just wanna, I know I'm gonna stay in contact with them. Vinny and I talked about last night. Like, I live in Illinois, he lives in Ohio, so I'm gonna in the fall. I'm gonna drive over to Ohio, pick Vinny up, and then we're gonna drive over to New York because like Lindsay's from New York, Donna's from New York, Michelle and Steph's from that area. So we're planning trips already, and then also there's a bunch of people from like Michigan area, and I'm close to Michigan, so we're all still talking about having our two separate areas, which should be fun, but it's tough. And to anybody that is thinking about doing the program, is coming to do the program, you don't know the experience until you've done it, and it's one of the greatest experiences you will ever have in your entire life. And the friendships you make here are unbelievable. I mean, I know there's some people that come down here and don't have a good time, they self-term, but if you get lucky like I did, you end up having the greatest friends. You make a family. And the fact that we do everything together almost every night, we're all together, or some of us are together, it's really hard to comprehend the fact that you're losing that. And it's a family that no one else, that you can't make anywhere else. We all came down here. Yeah, a few of us met each other before, but we all came down here with this intention that we wanted to have a good time. We wanted to enjoy work. We wanted to enjoy the parks. We wanted to enjoy going out. And we all ended up coming together, and we had this giant family. And it's the greatest family I could ask for. I know I'm here till August, and I can't hate too much the fact that I know there's going to be a bunch more people coming down. I know I'm going to make new friends, but for now, that's my family over there. The sausage tower is where the family goes, and I don't know. It's going to be hard to not be with them, and I can't wait to make memories in the future with going to visit everybody. So, with that being said, I love you all. I'll miss you all. Good luck in your futures if you're watching this. I know you all do great things. You're all amazing people. So, thank you.